Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Tommy Hearns has had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it. Oscar De La Hoya's ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention.
Impressive record of 61 victories, including 48 wins by knockout and 5 losses. Coming out of Memphis, Tommy the Hitman Hearns. And his opponent across the ring with a record of 39 wins, including 30 knockouts and 6 defeats. Hailing out of Montebello, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10.
Yeah, that's it.
What should we see out of the Golden Boy tonight, Teddy?
Well, I think his greatest strength is his body, his size. I mean, he's tall, he's rangy, he has a real good left jab. You know, use those assets. Stand on the outside, let everything start with the jab.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. He gets off with a combination up top. Tommy Hearns blocks that punch. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that.
Keep moving.
Oscar blocks that punch. Can Oscar win a fight on the outside against a fighter who's fully committed to having a fight right there?
Yeah, Oscar definitely can, because Oscar has good reach and he has a really good jab. And you know, the jab is the key, because if you're going to fight on the outside, you want a good lead hand. And Oscar definitely has one.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they could get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who...
Tommy Hearns is banged up by a left hand. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination. That hook comes with power from Tommy Hearns when he throws it. 10 seconds remaining in this round. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy can be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Tommy Hearns. Solid left hand to the head.
Keep working the jab.
Nice jabs there by Tommy Hearns. A good block. Headshot lands, was a hook. De La Hoya's well off the mark that time.
Okay, get your hands up.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Oscar De La Hoya. The hitman's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
De La Hoya's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Tommy Hearns is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep your distance.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Oscar De La Hoya's crushed by a huge uppercut. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. The Hearns corner here having to deal with swelling on their man.
They're going to deal with it. I think they should whisper just a couple quick words into their fighter's ear and just say, it's not bad, we're taking care of it. You take care of your job.
Hearns is quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Accurate hook by Tommy Hearns. And he just holds on there. A target on his head, and he plays beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
Solid. Oscar De La Hoya's down. It was a piercing combination that put him on the floor.
Well, you stand in front of your man too long, not doing anything, that's what's going to happen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Oscar goes down, and now he's got to continue on after beating the count.
Hey, we know he's the golden boy. We know that he has great size, great ability. Now we're going to find out what else he is.
Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Look at that combination by Tommy Hearns.
Keep moving. No need to be on the inside.
Good flush shot upstairs. De La Hoya's able to keep putting forth some offense here. What does he have to do if he wants to score another knockdown?
Well, what he's got to do is understand that his opponent right now, instinct is taking over. He's going to move, he's going to slip, he's going to dip. He's going to do everything he can do to survive, to get away from those punches. So go downstairs to the body and freeze some of that head movement.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And this round comes to an end.
Slug it out with this guy, right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Relax, relax, relax. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there. Move.
Start of round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. I think this is pretty much what we expected. We thought it would be a good, fair, competitive, balanced fight, and it's even so far.
No, not much to separate the two fighters. Right now, both of them working on the outside using the jab. I think it's going to come down to, does one guy decide to have a more educated jab? Maybe hook off it, do something a little bit more with that jab.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's on the receiving end of a hook. Super two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Able to land the hook to the head.
Side to side.
There's another right hand. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Nice strike after catching one by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya with a huge uppercut. Hits him in the mug with the right. Tommy Hearns is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. De La Hoya is used to doling out punishment, but now he's taking too much, and the ref is thinking about stopping this fight.
He's taking too much and he's standing too tall. Now being a tall guy is hurting him. There's a lot of target to find.
Overhand right can be so effective. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Oscar De La Hoya. Back upstairs he goes. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Well, he knew it was a smart strategy to stay on the outside. He probably didn't know it was going to pay off this well because he's just... Tommy Hearns is dazed after that punch. Oh, he's big shot. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Hearns is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Good combination to the body.
Left and right, left and right.
Very accurate with the overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And a sharp hook by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. You had to see him to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Good combination with a flush left hook to the body and then that right hand. Hearns is giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
And this round comes to an end. What started as mild swelling has now turned into this. The hitman's eye is closed. He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a cyclops, a one-eyed fighter.
He's tired. We got it. He's tired.
And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Left and right, left and right. Watch that. Still not moving enough. Move, move.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Punch him, move your head.
Keeping him honest with a double jab up top. Good block there by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Tommy Hearns is showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. Big shot he just scored with. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? De La Hoya's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. This deep into the fight, and they're both like runaway trains, non-stop.
They're finding out things that they never knew about each other. They're finding
It's over. The fight is over. The Hitman's won this by TKO. The ref has seen enough. He stopped the fight. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Tommy Hearns has got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. LaMotta's showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused.
In the blue corner, an impressive record of 61 victories, including 48 wins by knockout and 5 Coming out of Memphis, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. His adversary, with a record of 83 tries, 30 by way of knockout, and 19 losses, fighting out of the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Tommy Hearns has got it. Plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up with something. Maybe go to the body, take it away, slow him down.
That's a good block by Jake LaMotta. Hearns is doing well here with that two-punch combination. And he engages in the clinch.
Keep working the jab.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then that's a big right hand.
You're okay. Stay with me here.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Tommy Hearns is not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hackler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Hearns is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Keep your distance.
LaMotta with a big uppercut. Hearns is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Okay, relax, relax. Take a deep breath.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Hearns' corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with. Because if he does, I think it's over.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Nice block by Tommy Hearns. Well-targeted left hand by Jake LaMotta. Able to land with the right. Hearns is able to avoid that punch. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Hearns is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Oh, what an uppercut by Hearns. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. How about that exchange? Tommy Hearns' left landing well. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. Nice defense. Good block by Jake LaMotta.
Finish with the hook. Do that again.
Oh, good exchange there. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Took a go of it to the body but came up empty. He's committed to that left hand and it's working out. Wow, is he defensively sound.
Side to side, move your head, side to side.
And he returns on that exchange. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. The Hitman's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep
And round number 3 is underway. Little head hunting with the left. Tommy Hearns is putting that old boxing theory to work, and that's carry that walking stick and it'll take you far.
Yeah, you're talking about that jab. He's doing a good job, but you know, the jab's not enough. You have to be educated with where to use the jab from, and that's what he's doing a good job with. If you throw a jab from too close, you can get timed with the jab killer, the right hand. He's throwing that jab from the right distance, where he's all the way outside, where his opponent cannot counter with the right hand.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Tommy Hearns.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Solid right by Tommy Hearns. Hearns' work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
more punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's
Little
see.
head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Not able to land the uppercut.
Good job, champ.
Right back to the belt line. Right on the mark with the hook up top.
Come on, kid.
LaMotta's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Very nice defensive guard there. Nice hook by Tommy Hearns. It's tough to assess, but Hearns' cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
A very close fight as we begin round number 4 here. Look at Teddy's scorecard. The Hitman's been in this every step of the way. Teddy, even fight so far. How do you see it playing out?
I see it playing out as a battle of attrition because it is even. Each guy working hard every round, contested every round. Whoever's in better shape, he's going to have his hand raised.
And a strong offensive showcase. The combination by Tommy Hearns. Good jab from Hearns. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
More and more punishment is being doled out. Jake LaMotta's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
Combo is solid. He is floored by that combination. Absolutely floored. LaMotta's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Big shot, the left crashed home. Jake LaMotta's big shot comes crashing home. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? LaMotta's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
And that's the end of round 4. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie, didn't you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Punch and move! Punch and move!
LaMotta's known as a brawler. He's known as a slugger. Right now, that's not working out. He's doing a poor job in these middle rounds.
Well, he picked a wrong guy to fight that kind of fight with. You know, he's got a good boxer, a guy that throws straight punches, and he throws round punches.
And it's over! This fight is over! Tommy Hearns has won it, and he did so by way of TKO, and a good move by the referee. His opponent wasn't firing back. You gotta call an end to it. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom. Our main event should be a good one tonight. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
73 wins, 108 by knockout, and only 19 defeats. Coming out of Harlem, Sugar Ray Robinson. And his opponent across the ring, an impressive record of 61 victories, including 48 wins by knockout and 5 losses. Coming out of Memphis, Tony the Hitman Hearns.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Little get to know you here, and banging away he goes. How in the world was Sugar Ray Robinson outgunned right there? End result is a knockdown.
One, two.
Ray Robinson goes down, and now he's rising to his feet. Teddy, how do you think he'll react to this?
The way that Sugar Ray Robinson and a man named Sugar would react. He'll get himself together, he'll survive, kill a little time, and get back to finding a weakness in his opponent.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. can the power get to the target? That is one of the questions that Sugar Ray Robinson's opponent will be asking tonight, because he has that power. He's got to find a way to deliver it.
And he's delivering against one of the great fighters of all time. And Sugar Ray Robinson figures, I have power too. Probably more power than just about any opponent he faces, but he has more of everything else. He has more smarts, he has more style, more technique, and more ability in every other area. So that does not intimidate Sugar Ray Robinson, because he's fighting a guy that only has power.
Robinson's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Scored well up top.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Ray Robinson with a big left. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Robinson's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
I know there's always room for improvement with every fighter, but is that the case with Sugar Ray Robinson? What would you improve on with him?
Well, there is. Believe it or not, as great as he was in so many areas, the one thing that you could improve, you could find him, you could hit him. That's the one thing that you would like to improve with Sugar Ray Robinson. Make him a little bit more invisible.
Sugar Ray Robinson's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
A well-placed left hand up top. Final minute of this round. That has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
And Tommy Hearns scores well with a big uppercut. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Tommy Hearns has so reach, and he's so dangerous with that jab. Robinson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Away from the rope.
So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Good return fire that time. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And we come to the end of round number 2.
Good job.
Robinson, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
That's a solid right hand by Tommy Hearns. Ray Robinson with a big left.
Come on, kid.
Blocks it away. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Robinson.
Nice.
Ray Robinson blocks that punch.
Body shots. Don't stay in one spot.
Robinson's combination. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Get out there. Uppercut.
Robinson's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Focus.
Hearns is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Keep your head moving.
And that's the end of round 3.
Keep shuffling away from that power. Keep moving side to side.
Round number 4 underway. Tommy Hearns has only won 1 round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Now he places that hook right to the body. Nicely timed 1-2. Hearns is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Well, he just went from hunted. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Sugar Ray Robinson, so quick, so elusive, so well balanced on the outside.
Stay away from the inside. Side to side.
There's the old 1-2 coming after him. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Robinson.
Left and right, left and right.
And he ties up on the inside. Tommy Hearns is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Robinson's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
So the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
Sugar Ray Robinson is being beat down, and Teddy, the referee is taking a look at ending this.
And you know, if it wasn't Sugar Ray Robinson, he might already be in there.
Robinson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Well-placed hook. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. So he digs in with a left hand to the body and then places the right. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. No, he missed that right. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
1-2, 1-2. Looking good.
Like the way he was able to hook to the gut there. Robinson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Good combination, hooking to the body with the left, and then going up top with the right. Blocks the headshot. Tommy Hearns' failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. Nice round. That was good. Keep that up. Listen, I don't want to see you again.
6th round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Tommy Hearns. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Double jab right to the face. Fires right back at him.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Sugar Ray Robinson's in a tough spot right here. He's going to be swallowing blood. You can see blood coming from his mouth, and that can really cut his win. Hearns is doing a poor job. He's supposed to be the outside fighter, but right now, he's not controlling the fight.
No, he's not showing a jab, and you know what he's not showing also, Joe? He's not showing any discipline to make himself move his hands at the right distance. Keep the guy away from him.
Right back to it upstairs.
Just like that, just like that.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Hearns is proving to be elusive. And from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody...
Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? The ref is stopping this fight. Tommy Hearns is unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
By knockout, the winner, Sugar.
Sugar Ray Robinson's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for tonight's main event. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
His adversary, his professional record stands at 173 wins, 108 by knockout, and only 19 defeats. Coming out of Harlem, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Good smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Tyson's punch is far off the target. Sugar Ray Robinson with a block punch. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. We always look forward to times like this, a chance to see Sugar Ray Robinson in action. Teddy, what do you expect out of him tonight?
What I always expect out of Robinson, when he gets in the ring, you know who the winner is. Yeah, I know a punch hasn't been thrown yet, but that presence, you know, it's almost intimidating to his opponent. They know that somebody special is getting in that ring. You're going to see speed, you're going to see danger from either hand. And you're going to see the ability to fight outside, and if he has to, he'll track you down.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Nice work to the midsection with the left. Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammerin' Hank, the great Henry Armstrong, never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
And count down the final moments of this round. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Sugar's missing punches. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy isn't there.
And there's a reason for it, Joe. His punches are the wide variety. And wide punches, guess what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. Look, you stand.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Doubles up the jab to the head.
Okay, let's go.
Right to the head with that right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Robinson's putting forth a great combination there. Good right hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Right on target with that double jab. Halfway through this round, that straight right unable to connect. You see him holding on. Through the years, especially in the heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw a good right uppercut. But when Tyson fully dips and gets all that body behind it, it's as good a right uppercut as we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's coming from Brooklyn. You know, it's coming from a place that really you wish that you didn't have to visit because you get hit with that punch. He's putting everything into it, but he sets it up nice. He hits you behind the back a little bit in the rib area, and then all of a sudden, when your arm moves a little bit, it's coming up the middle.
A crushing two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Oh, what a nice right hand by Ray Robinson. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Wow, no doubt about it, effective. What a big shot. Oh, this is gonna be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two.
And that's the end of round two. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Mike Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. He missed with that headshot.
Move your head.
Sugar Ray Robinson's armor penetrated that time with a hook to the body. Tyson's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Robinson's right hand scores well. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, he just missed that shot up top. Looks to the head. Scores up top with a left. Mike Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Tech. Made him miss, made him pay.
Mike Tyson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. How about that left hand? 10 seconds to go in this third round. Good job by Sugar Ray Robinson landing that big right.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you, and that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. Mike Tyson's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Sugar Ray Robinson's rocked by a hook to the body. Missed the target with that hook. An accurate left by Mike Tyson. There's the combo downstairs. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
1, 2.
That's an impactful right hand by Mike Tyson. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Back and forth exchange. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Mike Tyson. Back and forth they go. Each man getting the best of it. And and just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Sugar Ray Robinson.
Robinson's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
And it's over. Look at this. Sugar Ray Robinson's got himself a victory. And I like that stoppage there, folks. You know, he just wasn't throwing back, not defending himself, and the referee has to look out for the fighter's physical well-being. TKO victory.
You know you fucked up, right? Bye-bye, wish you luck with life. But I'll be damned if I let you manage to press that blade and keep taking advantage. Look, man, yeah, you shook my hand, but that was back then. We're not good, fam. I'm the fool, cause I started to be cool with them, but I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one that walked away. Look around, everybody gone today. You all alone with your empty...
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
Coming out of Memphis, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. And his opponent across the ring. His professional record stands at 173 wins, 108 by knockout, and only 19 defeats. Coming out of Harlem, Sugar Ray Robinson.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. He scored well after being hit himself. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Great counter punch, and I loved how he moved off to the side and then landed it.
Hearns is hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How could it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. It's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Excellent 1-2 by Tommy Hearns. Good uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway through round number one. Tommy Hearns is on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. There's the hook. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. He got hit, but he sends it right back. A piercing hook to the head by Sugar Ray Robinson.
Keep working the jab.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Teddy, if you're training Tommy Hearns' opponents tonight, you got a power puncher going up against them. What are you advising?
Well, obviously, you want to find a way to land that power. And what you want to do is try to find a way to catch Tommy standing up. Every once in a while, he stands up a little bit too tall. Maybe you can slip a punch to the left a little bit, slip that jab, and come with a left hook, and hope again to catch Tommy Hearns a little too rigid, a little too straight.
Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Scores with the combo to the head.
Oh, keep your distance.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Robinson's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Hearns is fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Tommy Hearns. Robinson's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Sugar Ray Robinson's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Tommy Hearns is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Finish with the hook. Let's see some more head movement.
Not able to land the headshot. Robinson scoring with that right hand. Hearns is really impressing us here tonight. That last round, boy, he was on top of his game and all over his opponent. Laid out some serious damage there.
Yeah, I noticed that he's starting to land that uppercut a little bit. The only thing that I wouldn't be satisfied with what he did the last round. I would just look forward for confidence to do more as sort of a good roadmap to maybe even get a knockout victory here. Put something on top of those uppercuts. You know the uppercut's landing. Now put something up top.
Nice work. You can't handle your speed too much. Keep it up.
And round number 3 is underway. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Robinson's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Good way to protect the midsection.
Double up your jab.
A smart and resourceful uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Little head knocking with that right hand. Not guarding his body well at all. Forceful uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. Big shot there. Unable to survive that shot. He's on the floor.
One, get to your feet. Two.
So Tommy Hearns beats the count, back up to his feet. Now what do you expect out of him?
Oh, we're going to find out. The most important thing is what does he expect out of himself? Not what we expect out of him. Is he prepared? Has he been prepared to behave the right way when this moment came?
Robinson's combination punching is working well here. Sugar Ray Robinson with a big right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Sugar Ray Robinson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. Hearns' mouth is bleeding badly. Sugar Ray Robinson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Well put together combination by Tommy Hearns. And round 3 comes to an end.
Don't get careless, okay? Don't fight his fight.
Got more than
Okay, listen. You can throw him off your head movement. Okay?
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano, you know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Good 1-2 by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Keep moving.
A classic 1-2 combo by Tommy Hearns. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Tommy the Hitman Hearns with a big hit and right hand.
Circle him, move.
Robinson's left now getting into the mix. Double jab upstairs. Didn't get it done going to the body there. And round 4 comes to an end. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion and judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for, his judgment in this kind of situation.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Commits to the straight right. Hearns' corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Stay on the outside.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Great work offensively landing that combination by Tommy Hearns. Robinson's punch didn't come close. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Jab right hand. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Solid left hand to the head. Teddy, earlier tonight, we noted that he's doing a really nice job of fighting on the outside. Nothing has changed. Here we are in the later goings, and he's still accomplishing a lot on the outside.
Yeah, Joe, this is a man, a fighter, who understands his identity. His identity is to fight on...
Tommy Hearns is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Uncle Mo has come to visit. Momentum is now on his side.
That's why you can't let go of that steering wheel when you're driving. You know, all of a sudden, bang, you're in the back seat. You're not in the front seat. You're not in the driver's seat anymore.
Sugar Ray Robinson with a solid left hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Unload! Unload! More punches! Do that again!
Robinson's landed a good, solid combination.
Double up your punches. You're not focused.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Robinson. Burns is once again the target of a hook. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Look at that! Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Hearns is back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. What an excellent two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Oh, things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well. And yet another big shot comes in. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. And it's all over. Robinson's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Sugar Ray Robinson.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.